Greetings. What's going on, guys? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to get into a Q&A, man. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come. But you know how it is, man. We always got to start with some housekeeping, giving you guys free guide tonight. My 50 and 5 month formula. This is the guide where I go in depth about all the things that I did myself to lose 50 pounds, 5 months, keep it off, right? Get ripped, and then teach it to hundreds and hundreds of guys ever since, man. So go ahead and get you a copy. Links in the bio as well as in the chat. In the meantime, man, where y'all at, man? Type in the chat. If you can hear me and see me, type one in the chat. Type one in the chat. You guys can hear me, see me. Audio's good. I just want to make sure that this shit is working before we get into it. Drop some ones in the chat if you can hear me and see me. All right, bet. I got some ones coming through from JV. Awesome. What up? Joel or Joel, however you say it. What up? Marcia. What's popping? Let's talk show. Hey, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? Sean Shred. What up? Traquez Dawkins. What up? All right. Hey guys, type in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Where you from? Put your city in the chat. Let me know who we got in the building, man. Who's in the building today? Type your city in the chat. Rep your city. We got our first question of the day. Shay Patel says, should I do spider curls or regular easy bar curls? It's a great question, Shay Patel. For anybody who's not a fitness nerd and don't know what the fuck a spider curl is, let me just explain it to you. Right? It's when you lean against an apparatus and essentially you deactivate any momentum by putting your forearms either dangling across inclined bench, right? So your arms are just kind of hanging, so you can't swing back and forth. There's no momentum. It's just all bicep work, right? And essentially you get a full stretch and then you come up, or you can even do a version of this where you're on like the reverse side of a preacher curl, right? And you kind of put your arms across the front of them. If y'all want me to start doing some tutorial videos, type videos in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'll show y'all this. But what's great about the preacher curl, man? I mean, not a preacher curl, my bad. The spider curl, you get a better stretch, and again, you eliminate the momentum. So it really forces those biceps to contract and activate in ways that, you know, if you're just doing easy bar curls, you know, you get to those last couple of reps, you may have an urge to sort of jerk the weight up, pause, by you know, just like sort of using momentum and swinging a bit. I know I had a tendency to do that sometimes. Um, so I like doing both of them actually. In my program where I coach my clients, I put both of them in there for guys who really want to grow their biceps. And you guys want to know some more about some of the best training tactics, you know, just for building muscle, losing fat, getting ripped, go ahead and grab that 50 and 5 month formula. It's in the chat for y'all. All right, here we go. We got Jackson, Mississippi. I feel like there's a Jackson in every state. You know what I'm saying? There was a Jackson back when I lived in Michigan. There's a Jackson, Jacksonville, Florida, right? And then you got, you know what I'm saying, Mississippi Jackson. I didn't know that. Joel says I said his name right. That's what's up. Guys, type your city in the chat, man. Let me know who's in the building. Let me know where y'all from. NYC. Okay, what borough, man? Where you at? Where you at? H-Town. Hey, man, I've been there a couple of times, man. H-Town, what up? What's good? What's popping? You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody out there is doing all right. You know, every time I go to H-Town, man, people be like, man, you got to try all these different, like, foods and stuff. Is that what y'all known for? Is like some of the best food? Is that the thing? Let me know. Fort Worth, Texas. All right, what up? What up? Type your city in the chat, man. Where y'all from? Who we got out here? Oh, we got Houston deep out here. We got another Houston. College Park, Maryland. What up? What up? What up? All right. My man's Jose says, am I late to the stream? I'm also chatting from Indio, California. Nah, man, we just started, bro. Welcome to the chat, man. If you guys want me to start streaming every single week, type live in the chat, man. I just want to know because me and the team have been talking about like actually making some time in my schedule for me to go live every single week for y'all. So if y'all want to see me go live every week, type live in the chat so we can get it popping. Yo, Eric just bumped into the live, keeping me big as hell. Hey, you ain't gotta stay big as hell, bro. You ain't gotta stay big as hell, man. You can change that. You can change that if you don't want to be big as hell. Jimmy Perez, what up? Hey Corey, I'm struggling with wide pull-ups. Any advice to master them? Yes. Start to do slow negatives, right? Slow negatives. Slow negatives is essentially a version of the pull-up where you pull yourself up, right? Or jump up to the fully sort of contracted point of the pull-up and you hold for maybe like, I'd say 3 to 5 seconds. So you hold at the top of where the pull-up is, and then you slowly lower yourself down and you attempt to do it in, I would say, a fashion of 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. When you do it that way, you actually extend the time that your muscles are under tension for the isometric and the eccentric portion of the movement. For all you guys that aren't fitness dorks, there's 3 parts to every exercise contraction. So the muscle, the positive, right? When you pulling yourself up in this example, that's called the concentric part of the contraction of the muscles. But that's actually the weakest contraction of the 3. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people know that. You actually build more strength when you're doing those isometric holds, so you hold at the top, or when you're slow lowering yourself down in that negative, which is called the eccentric portion of the rep. So I will work more on the isometrics and the eccentric. So slow negatives and doing pause pull-ups are great variations of it. If that helped you, right, you ain't even know that before you join this live, drop a flex emoji in the chat so I know that was helpful information. You know what I'm saying? Luke says top G. My man Corey, big fan of yours from here, Portsmouth, England. Portsmouth. Shout out to Portsmouth. Hey, yo, type in the chat. Where y'all from, man? My man's from Portsmouth, England. Now 14 and a half stone. Can somebody translate that for me in the chat, man? I don't know what the fuck 14 and a half stone is. I got one client. No, I'm sorry. I have 2 clients from the UK. Sometimes they talk about stones, but we always convert that shit to pounds, man. So let me know what that means. Smallest I've been in 15 years since taking your advice, man. Hey, congratulations. Guys, let's celebrate wins tonight too. If you lost some weight watching my videos or following any of the free guides or content that I put out there, type in the chat how much you done lost. You know what I'm saying? Let's lift up the brothers who on their journey right now with our massive motherfucking success. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? No Jackson. It's Jacksonville is in Florida, man. What are you talking about? Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LeBron James. Shout out to LeBron, man. He's one of the best to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? How do I lose fat? Well, Yam. Essentially, it's a matter of burning more calories than you consume. Now, that comes down to consume less, burn more, or a combination of both. What I teach my clients to do is to get their bodies better at burning calories at rest. You know what I'm saying? So you do that by building muscle, right? And then you condition your body to get more efficient with calories. Intermittent fasting is a great way to do it as well. It's not the only way, right? But doing that plus tracking your calories when you actually consume makes it very, very easy to actually lose body fat. If you need help with that, again, I wrote that free guide, the 50 and 5 month formula. I'm dropping it in the chat one more again for y'all. Go get you a copy. Go get you a copy, man. Brooklyn's in the house. Okay. Waynesboro. All right. Fort Lauderdale. Hey, man. Me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Fort Lauderdale, man. Shout out to Fort Lickerdale coming through. We got LA's in the building. What up? You know what I'm saying? Eating some Walmart brand chips while watching Corey's live. Why are you putting that filth in your body? you know, you know what I'm saying? New Orleans. Is it New Orleans or New Orleans? Which one is it? Uh, God is with you, my man. Hey, shout out to Yahweh. Uh, Kalamazoo. Okay, all right. Most people don't even know Kalamazoo fucking exists. It's on the west side of Michigan, y'all. Um, Love from Nigeria. Hey, shout out to the motherland. You know what I'm saying? Toronto, six God. Okay, six coming through. Shalom. I don't know what shalom means. What's that? Park Ridge. What up? All right, all right, all right. We got some people typing live. All right, let me get caught up. Let me get caught up. Let me get caught up. Uh, Africa coming through. You know what I'm saying? Ginsburg. Okay, okay. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Uh, Ziggy Stardust says, "Hi, Corey. Greetings, Ziggy. What up? What's popping?" Uh, okay, okay. We got some people typing live. All right. Here we go. Let's talk show. Uh, is a whole foods diet the best diet out there? Yeah, yeah. Like the thing is, like the most, like the best diet there is one that you can adhere to consistently, right? The reason why whole foods diet is the best is because one, you get the most nutrients, right? So let's just say you don't give a fuck about health. The most nutrients means if you're looking to lose fat, you're gonna stay fuller because your body's gonna process, break down, and utilize more of that stuff, right? So your body's gonna it's gonna take a longer time to digest. For example, I just had like uh before this 8 ounces of chicken breast and a bunch of vegetables, right? I'm cutting, I'm getting lean, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it was actually difficult for me to like eat like all of that in one sitting. Like I had to take my time and eat it. Whereas if you eating the motherfucking candy bar because they put so much bullshit in it and all this stuff for flavor, it actually causes your brain to release dopamine and essentially signals you to want more and more and more of it, meaning that it's less likely you adhere to a fat loss diet. Now let's go to the other side of it, right? Muscle building. Your body has to create muscle, and the actual material that it utilizes to create muscle mass is the nutrients that it gets from foods, right? It better absorbs those nutrients. So whole natural foods over everything, baby. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that other shit y'all hearing out there, man. Get you some real food. Pete Rock, your videos help me so much. Hey man, I'm glad to hear that. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, if my videos helped you, man, type in the chat. How has it helped you, man? What kind of results have you seen? You know what I mean? Let me know. I need to know what kind of content I got to make for y'all this upcoming week. Hey, man, what's up? Just join the chat. Easter Beast, welcome to the chat, fam. If you do a black flip, if you do a black flip, I will give you my life savings. I'm good, Sarah. I'm fine. I appreciate that, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to you for having a life savings. I didn't even know people still did that shit, right? That's real dope. Hey, Peanut, want a Rose toy? I'm good. I appreciate the offer, but I'll pass. Uh, Live, love you. Oh, I appreciate the love. Your content has helped me a lot, all the way from Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay-Z. I've been there before. I got really drunk over there one time. I was in college. Back when I used to turn up. Corey likes our black pastor, but for fitness, hitting us with the fitness scriptures. Hey, you know the vibes, man. I got a lot of lay the foundation of truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, all right. Do you get more protein from chicken than you will from beans? Yeah. Yeah. 4 ounces of chicken is like 20 plus grams of protein. 4 ounces of beans is not that. it's like way more carbs. It's like 9 grams of protein. So yeah, for gram, ounce for ounce, however you want to look at it, like protein is it's higher in dead animals than it is in beans. Should I be working out later at night? Will that affect my recovery sleep? Depends on when you sleep and when you wake up. Some people have a different rhythm, circadian rhythm, I should say, than others. So like I got clients, for example, they work overnights, right? Like nurses that do the overnight shift. And what they do is they train, a lot of times right when they get out of work. So either in the wee hours of the morning, or they sleep and then they train, uh, like midday or whatever, right? But they're sleeping while, while most people are up, and up when most people are asleep. So it really doesn't matter the time of day. I think it more so matters what your particular schedule looks like. Like let's say you want to go to bed at like 10 p.m. and you training at 8. That's probably not optimal. You probably want to give your body a little bit more time to sort of wind down and get you ready for bed. So I was to see if I could push that up. But if you're going to bed, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock at night, you know what I'm saying, for whatever fucking reason, there's really no negative side effects to training late, you know. Honestly, I've had times, guys, back in my younger days where like I just couldn't sleep or what for whatever reason. And I would just get up. I would just take my ass to the 24-hour gym that was closest to me and just working out, you know what I'm saying? Midnight, 1 a.m., getting that workout done, and then, either start my next workday early and then sleep earlier, or, you know, if I didn't have to work that next day, just go to sleep after. So it's not about when you train, it's about the fact that you are training consistently and understanding that your schedule is your schedule. It's not necessarily no specific check schedule that's beneficial or not. Hopefully that's helpful. If that was helpful, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Destin, Florida here. I've been working on 8 to 10 steps. I hope that's 8 to 10,000 steps. And they work out lower pull push 4 times a day in the gym. You working out 4 times a day in the gym? Is that supposed to say week? Because if you working out 4 times a day, you a motherfucking animal. But let's clap it up for Kyle. Lost 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Congrats, family. Owning a red Hellcat, keeping you black as hell. I don't have a Hellcat, man. I just got a regular Challenger with a Hemi. I got it. I do have a Hemi. I am that guy. Yo, Corey, does burning calories add to the caloric intake? It actually does to a small degree. Um, you know, like burning calories adds to your caloric intake in that because you're burning calories, the need for calories is higher. But if you're looking to lose fat, I would never increase my calories in relation to the calories that I burn. You're just making your job of losing fat that much harder. I know my fitness pal tell you to do that shit. Fuck what they talking about, man. They ain't got no transformations like me. Y'all seen my website? If you haven't, go ahead and grab this 50 or 5 month formula and see all these people's lives I've changed with the shit I'm about to tell you right now. Find a caloric deficit number. Just stick to that number. Don't raise the calories, on days you're more active or none like that. And ride that calorie deficit until you get to your goal, or you have to adjust because your body adapts. And you want to look at adjusting your macros. I mean, I would say somewhere around every 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how much fat you got to lose. You can get a little bit more aggressive than that, but you got to find your calorie deficit number first. If you can have trouble with that, go get that 50 and 5 month formula. I teach you exactly how to do it. But yeah, don't raise your calories because of activity. That's going to set you back. That's going to keep you big as hell. You know what I'm saying? My problem is sweets. What can I do to stop craving them? You got to consume things that are more nutrient dense. I would say practice the LUV method, not love. Load up on volume, high volume foods. So foods that have small amounts of calories, but a lot of volume, right? Volume as it relates to how much space it takes up on your plate. So, like I was just talking a minute ago, chicken breast, right? Steak, salmon, right? Any type of lean protein source that's a dead animal, eat more of that, more high fiber foods like green vegetables, some grains, some beans, different things that take up more space on your plate, but are more filling overall and won't have your calories all high like these motherfucking sweets do. You ever looked at the back of a sweet and seen the calories? It's fucking ridiculous. Like a donut, for example. I just did a video recently. A donut, probably like this size donut, right? Not that big. It's like 400 calories. That's fucking crazy, right? Whereas you could eat like two chicken. You can eat 8 ounces of chicken. You eat two chicken breasts, right? And it's only about 250 calories, and then still have room for veggies, rice, beans, whatever you want on the side. That's a more filling meal in comparison to that small ass, sugary ass crack donut. You know what I'm saying? So them sweets, they ain't got no value. You need to load up on high volume foods that's gonna keep you more satiated and full. Also, more times than not, you don't drink enough water, right? Track your water for at least a day. If you're not at least getting 100 to 128 ounces a day, you're not craving sweets. You just fucking thirsty. You dehydrated. So I would say load up on volume. Go ahead, jack your hydration up, and then come back to me and tell me how much weight you lost next week, because you will. All right. Guys, if that helped you in the chat, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Uh, hey, cuz, can you crip date on Asian girl named Suwu? I don't know. I don't know if my girlfriend would like me dating just random Asian chicks, without her coming along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Is eating a hoagie healthy? I ain't never seen. Okay, so healthy is a relative term. If you malnourished, right, you one of them motherfuckers in the third world country, and you ain't ate food in several weeks, a hoagie might be the most healthy thing for you, because you just need some food. For you big fat motherfuckers out there, I probably wouldn't be out here eating hoagies. The calories on it is crazy. It's crazy. If you don't eat carbs before 8 p.m., can you see weight difference? Just a quick question. The time in which you eat carbs is not relevant to fat loss. It's really about the total calories that you consume by the end of the day. You can eat carbs first thing in the morning, midday, or evening, just as long as you burning them motherfuckers off. But if you don't burn it off, it's gonna sit on your big ass stomach. So if you about to eat them carbs and then lay down or sit your ass on the couch and watch TV, it's probably not the best idea for you to be consuming that at that time of day, because it's just energy. It's like a car. You load a car up with gas and park it in your garage. If you never drive the car, you're never going to deplete the gas tank. Same with your big ass stomach, right? If you out here loading up on carbs and then you just park your car on the motherfucking couch and don't burn those calories, guess what? They're gonna sit right on you, right on your big ass belly. So I wouldn't advise that, man. I would not advise that. Yo, Corey, love the channel, brother. Quick question. My mom got mad at me because I told her she was big as hell. You probably you low key might have like saved her life by telling me. I want you to know that at the Thanksgiving table. You got me in trouble. Sometimes you just got to tell your mama she big as hell. I told my mama she big as hell, and she started getting in the gym. So sometimes you got to do that. Mm. So yeah, bro, this is a tall Indian guy from LA Fitness on 12 Mile Telegraph, writing this from India. Miss your workouts, brother. You're really great at what you do. Miss the gym, and you all. Hey man, appreciate that, Syed. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Hope things are going good over there in India. Salute, brother. Take good care of yourself. Is Pepsi Zero unhealthy for me to try losing weight? Uh, any type of 0 calorie soda is pretty much what I would call a net negative, meaning it's not bad and it's also not good, right? Like it's not doing you any favors, it's not helping you lose fat, and it's not preventing you from losing fat. It's basically nothing, right? Like there's no benefits to it. You ain't never seen me on a video or in any of these lives drinking any other shit than water. Why? Because water is actually beneficial to my goals. It helps you lose more fat. It helps you gain more muscle. helps your brain function and your body function. Pepsi Zero is not gonna fucking do that, right? It's just fucking waste of liquid, in my opinion. But you can drink it if you want. If you want to just be out here sipping on something sweet in your mouth, that's cool. You know, I'll be out here just needing that little sugar fix. I don't really be needing that. Um, Corey, do you use fat grips for your arm workouts? Nah, I don't really think you need them. I mean, I guess to some degree there's some value, because the fat grips will definitely intensify the pump that you get, and it changes the recruitment pattern of the different muscles in your arms. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but your grip determines what muscles are getting activated in your forearm. So when you kind of come up here versus here, that activation form in a different way. But I mean, it's not. It's there's so many other things that you can do to get more value than fat grips. I haven't taken the time to invest in them because I really don't care. I really don't care that much about that. All right, all right. Oh, here we go. I'm having pizza tonight, bro. I don't care. 20,000 steps is enough. Hey, man, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Chambly, what up? Hope all is well, young Johnny. This content keeping me big as hell. The goal is for you not to be out here big as hell. That's actually the goal. Um, can you just give me a meal plan? I've had a weight loss surgery and it is hard. Oh, it's hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everything is hard. Staying the same is hard and change is hard. It's choose your heart. You know what I'm saying? Now I am giving you guys a free formula tonight, the fat loss system. It's called the 50 and 5 month formula. The link's in the chat. I'll drop it again just in case you didn't see it, Elizabeth, or anybody else. But yeah, it teaches you in there how to find the calories that you need to be in a deficit. And then obviously, once you find that, you start tracking your foods, you'll be able to put together your own meal plan with that game plan, right? Now, if you want some help, if you want like me to personally coach you, there is a way to apply to potentially work together in that book. If you do want the help, I do not work with everybody though. You do have to be tough. You do have to be coachable, and you do have to apply because we only got so many spots. But you have to go into the guide to go get that. All right, all right. Jai Mori, I remember you made videos from Detroit. What up, though? Yeah, yeah, I'm from Detroit. I moved to vibes. Levi Vaughn, question. Just ask your question. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta put that you got a question. You can just ask your question. Um, okay, okay, okay. Best sports drink. My favorite sports drink is coffee. Black coffee to be exact. That's the best. You know what? I take that back. That's the best energy drink, right? Energy from the caffeine. The best sports drink there is, I would say personally, is the LMNT sparkling water or the LMNT packets in general because they are loaded with electrolytes. Electrolytes are essential to everything from muscle function, organ function, hormone production, brain function. It's going to help you get that pump, and it's going to help you be able to adhere to a deficit because it locks hydration in your muscles, organs, and cells. So, LMNT, LMNT. Um, Andy Goodrich, what's going on? We getting wins. That's what's going on, baby. Do you like apple slices at McDonald's? Nah, I'm not a fan of anything at McDonald's, man. I respect myself too much. John Watson, any thoughts on rotisserie chicken for losing fat or gaining muscle? Yes, it's protein that's already cooked. You know, it's easy. Just eat it. It's fine. I think it's a good one for like if you're looking to get some quick protein on the go. Like you're one of those people that you don't cook or you didn't make time for it or whatever, and you just need your protein. It's an easy way. The only thing you have to be aware of is if you're on a fat loss diet, that shit is loaded with sodium. So you will gain some water weight. You know what I mean? It's just no way around it. Unless you mastered the art of sweating it out, right? Whether it be using the sauna after your training sessions or doing some cardio post workout, you know what I'm saying, post lift, you know, I would definitely I would advise against leaning too heavily on rotisserie chicken as your main source of protein on the fat loss diet, because you're gonna be disappointed because you're gonna get on that scale every week and it's gonna go up and down because you're gonna be retaining water during the time. You know, type one in the chat if you've ever been on a fat loss journey. You step on that scale one day, the weight come down, and then you step on it the next day and then went up like 5 pounds. Type one if you've ever seen that. Right? Yeah. You gaining water weight. You had something that had a bunch of fucking sodium in it and your body retained it. And essentially, you know, rotisserie chicken or fast food options, you know, on the go options are loaded with sodium. That's one of the reasons why people experience so much frustration during their fat loss journey, because they don't have a deep understanding of what's in their foods. What I specialize in teaching my clients is knowing what's in their food, knowing what things to target when they eat foods, and knowing how to do that while seeing progress, seeing change, and then also, you know, understanding what happens right when they lose the fat and how they can actually keep it off long term. You know, they're able to experience the confidence in the summertime with their shirt off, be able to run around, keep up with the kids, feel good, less aches and pains in the joints, way more energy, and obviously just be a better version of themselves. You know, and if that sounds like something you want for yourself, go ahead and grab that free fat loss system. It's in the chat. It's in the description of the video. Go get that. That'll help you out. Hopefully that was helpful, young John. All right, Benjamin. Tracking food intake is the ounces of meat, pause, referring to cooked or raw. It's cooked, right? It's cooked. Always cooked. Always cooked. Protein sources shrink when you cook them because they lose the moisture in the cooking process. Carb sources actually grow unless they're vegetables, right? And so you always want to track cooked weight because that's the more accurate weight. Hey Corey, I've been seeing your videos before, seeing you recommend better products for people to stick to on their calorie deficits. But when I find these products, the ingredients are bad. You ain't gotta eat them. You can eat some other shit. you you ain't gotta do it. You know, you can go eat something else if you like. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, I recommend items that either are better alternatives to some of the bullshit that most people are eating, or they help people adhere to a caloric deficit. They're looking to lose fat, or looking to build muscle, build your metabolism, things that are high protein and actually help you to be able to get the nutrients your body needs to recover from workouts. That's what I recommend. If it's got some ingredients you don't like, hey, cook your own shit. You ain't got it. You don't have to get shit with an ingredient label. Who said you had to do that? Right? These are suggestions for those who are getting items that they don't want to prepare themselves, right? You know, that's not you. Hey, go cook your own shit. That way you ain't got to worry about what ingredients is in there because you putting the ingredients in it. You got the freedom to do that. Should I start only tracking protein while young and bulking? You should track everything, man. Who told you to only track protein? That's a bad. I mean, I would never do that. I would want to know everything. You know, whether it be, uh, you know, just calories, macros, protein, carbs, fats, shit, hydration, steps, sleep. Track everything you get your hands on because the way your body adapts is all tied to what you do. And if you know exactly what you did, you can either repeat or adjust it. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. Can I bulk on the keto diet without breaking the 16th Amendment of Ethiopia? I don't know what the 16th Amendment of Ethiopia is. So I'm not able to confirm or deny that you will be able to do that, but I do believe in you. All right. I'm on your team. Okay. Please tell me you have fire big as hell merch coming. If you guys want some big as hell merch, right? Type one in the chat. I'll get with my team. We'll see. We'll see if we can do it. We'll see if we can do it. If y'all want it. What's the end of the day? 7 p.m. Nah, the end of the day is 11:59. Right? You hit 11:59. Once 12 comes, it's a new day. Um, Corey, can you help me lose weight, lose body fat? Yeah, man. Yo, go grab the free fat loss system. It's the 50 and 5 month formula. Links in the chat and also in the description. Go get that. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. Hold on. I got some new stuff down here. Are you excited for new dress to impress one day? Um, I don't know what you mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, big as hell merch. I can't be rocking that, Cuddy. That's funny. That's funny. Um, yeah, man. Hey, man. Some people want the biggest sale merch. Some people don't. Um, what do you think of protein chips, Quest? I think they're cool. They're kind of like my clients really like them. My clients really love like when I put it in their meal plans. They're a little skeptical at first, but then they have some. Maybe we like put like a dish together, like some protein with protein nachos. So you get like the you know ground turkey or ground lean ground beef, and then you maybe have some of the Quest protein chips on the side, and it gives you that feeling that you having some nachos, but it's not like making you fat as hell. Yeah, for stuff like that, I think it's great. You know what I mean? I will say, you know, they not quite chips. They're more like air flake. They're more like air flakes. You know what I'm saying? They're like protein air flakes, but they serve their purpose. They give you like that sensation that you're eating chips and crunch. If you need that without it, essentially making you big as hell because it's just carbs and fats. So at least got some protein in it and some fiber too. Do you consider playing a 9 inning baseball game every Sunday a good workout? It's definitely a workout. Um, I mean, when you say workout, though, here's the thing: everything's a workout. Any type of activity is a workout. You know what I'm saying? Going for a walk, going for a swim, rowing a boat, hiking, having sex, right? All that's a workout. But there's a difference between workout and training. Training is going into, a session with an intent, right? So saying I'm going to do this to get my body to adapt this way and change so it does this for me either the next session or going forward with my life. And so training is different than working out. A lot of you motherfuckers here just be working out. Y'all don't have a real goal, a real structure, a real strategy. You just going in there to sweat. You're just going in there to pump, but you don't have a strategic approach to how to actually put together certain things, certain exercises, and certain structures so that your body changes a certain way. And so I help my clients with that. You know what I mean? That's what the 50 and 5 month formula is all about. So go ahead and get you a copy because it's talking about how to put together a workout structure as well as how to design a game plan, a nutrition plan. If you don't have a plan, you know, you're going to end up falling into somebody else's plan for you, or you're just going to end up continuing to get the same results you have now, right? Um, where is 30 pounds by the end of February doable? Yeah, I got clients that lose 30 pounds in a month. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. You know what I mean? Just depends on how much weight you have to lose. Depends on how big you are, right? A lot of the people I see that do it, they're like over 300 pounds. But can you do it? Yeah. It's just about burning more calories you consume. It's just about what things are you willing to give up? You know, how many hours are you willing to devote to this? How many things, events, sort of sensations are you willing to say no to for the sake of that goal? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Lakeisha, you a good teacher. You just curse too much. Hell yeah. I be cussing a whole fucking lot. You right. Thank you very much for the compliment. Most people overestimate what they can do in a month and underestimate what they can do in a year. And that's facts. Hey, come on, man. He just dropped a bar on y'all. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think I developed POTS, POTS. I'm trying to work out. I just not sure how to proceed. Used to be active. I don't know what POTS is. You have to describe that to me in detail, brother, for me to give you some advice. So I don't know if that's a question or if you just was telling me. But if you give me a legitimate question that coincides with that, You know, I'll be able to help you out, brother. Hey, please answer how to reduce sugar cravings and weight loss journey. I actually did answer that. Somebody asked that like 20 minutes ago. Basically, what you have to do is you have to consume more high volume foods. You know what I'm saying? Get more water, first of all, right? Because most of the times people who say they got cravings, they're just dehydrated, right? So get at least 100 to 128 ounces of water every day. That plus, get your lean mass and grams of protein every single day. And then, at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber, those high nutrient dense foods, that stuff will kill those cravings. I guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? I got you, man. I got you. No problem. Your appetite will suppress by a huge margin, and so will your sugar cravings. Come on, man. It's facts. You know the vibes. You know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? Uh, hey, man, I've been working out, but like almost every time I work out, I just feel super sluggish and fatigued. Do you know of a reason why? I'm getting decent sleep, feel like I'm eating a good diet, so I don't know. Well, Eli, I would need to know more about your stats to really be able to give you some advice. I would say you definitely got to look at your nutrients, right? Because if you're training and you're depleted and you're getting sleep, that just means you're not putting enough fuel in the tank, right? To feel the feeling of depletion is not a normal sensation, especially if you're getting the rest hours that you need. So food is energy. You probably want to check and see how many. If you're not tracking your calories, you're really fucking slacking. I don't know what you're doing. Are you like taking it seriously or not? Right? Like so, yeah. You need to be tracking your calories. Seeing as far as your goals, whether it's to build muscle or lose fat, how many grams of protein, carbs, and fats you're getting in relation to the targets that would actually get you there. And once you looked at those numbers and assessed them on those days that you feel fatigued, you may be determined that you might need to go up, on some of that. Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you're just not getting enough of the nutrients you need. Now, guys, I gotta go have a meeting with my accountant. If this was helpful, type a thumbs up in the chat. If you want me to go live next week, right? Matter of fact, if you want me to go live this weekend, sometime this weekend, type live in the chat, man. I'll go live again this weekend for y'all. If y'all want that. Type live if you want to see me go live more often. I'm also gonna drop the 50 and 5 month formula one more again for all you guys who want to lose some fat, build some muscle, get ripped. Okay, okay. Somebody wants to see me go live. Okay, I see the lives coming through. I bet I'll carve out some time. I'll drop a little nugget. What's the ideal portions of macros? Jimmy, go get that 50 and 5 month formula. Go get that free guide. It's going to show you exactly what your macros should be. All right. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.